Good day, here are the headlines from the Philippine News Agency. We start in the city of Manila, which saw again a show of unshakable faith by Catholic Filipinos from all walks of life, as about 1.3 million devotees joined this year's Traslacion to celebrate the Feast of the Black Nazarene, which returns after a 3-year hiatus. Brianna Fernandez has the story.
More than 1 million Catholic devotees joined the Traslacion this year to celebrate the Feast of the Black Nazarene. This year's grand procession happened 3 years after it was stopped due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The procession of the image of the Black Nazarene started at 4:45 a.m. at the Quirino Grandstand, where thousands previously gathered for the pahalik or traditional touching of the image. The light rains that poured early morning did not stop devotees from following the 400-year-old plaque and image of Jesus Christ on its way from Quirino Grandstand to Quiapo Church. The procession also moved faster than in previous years as devotees were told not to board the new andas or carriage of the Black Nazarene, which is now covered unlike in the previous years. Officials of the Quiapo Church said that this is to prevent devotees from going up the andas to touch the image of the Black Nazarene, which is also prohibited this year. Aside from about 1.3 million devotees who gathered at the Quirino Grandstand and those who joined the procession, around 40,000 more were in Quiapo Church awaiting the arrival of the Black Nazarene, according to the Quiapo Committee. 33 fiesta masses were lined up for the celebration of the Feast of the Black Nazarene at the Quiapo Church, which started at 3 p.m. on Monday and will end at 11 p.m. today. Nazareno 2024 spokesperson Reverend Father Hans Magdurulang said more devotees attended this year compared to previous celebrations. The crowd is expected to swell further to around 2 million in total throughout the day. The Manila Police District deployed around 6,000 policemen to secure the Traslacion route. Road rerouting, a liquor ban, a gun ban, and no-fly and no-sale zones have been implemented for security since Sunday. In Quiapo Church, the MPD implemented a single-entry multiple exits policy where devotees can enter the church only from Villalobos Street and exit either at Plaza San Juan de Bautista, Evangelista Street, or Carriedo Street. LED screens were installed at Carriedo Street for those who want to watch the Mass. Meanwhile, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. sent his message of solidarity to the devotees of the Black Nazarene. In a post on social media, he called the Feast of the Black Nazarene a testament to the Filipino Catholic community's unwavering piety and steadfast faith. He prayed that the people's reverence for the Black Nazarene build a society with justice and compassion and lead to a bagong Pilipinas that embodies the values of unity, empathy, and progress for all. For the PNA Headlines, I am Brianna Fernandez.
Devotees of the Black Nazarene may have to endure rainy weather for the rest of the day as 3 weather systems affect Metro Manila and several other areas. Pag-asa says Metro Manila will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms due to the easterlies. Bicol Region, Quezon, Aurora, Caraga, Davao Region, Bukidnon, Misamis Oriental, and Camiguin will experience scattered rain showers and thunderstorms brought by the shear line and the easterlies. The northeast monsoon will bring light rains over Cagayan Valley and isolated rains over Ilocos Region, Cordillera Region, and Central Luzon. The rest of the country can also expect isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. Meanwhile, the eastern section of the country will experience moderate to strong winds and moderate to rough seas. Winds will be light to moderate with slight to moderate seas in other areas. Shifting gears now, the National Economic and Development Authority reports a significant decline in the country's unemployment rate based on the Labor Force Survey for November 2023. The survey revealed that there is a 3.6% drop in the unemployment rate from 2.18 million in November 2022 to 1.83 million unemployed people in November 2023. NEDA says it was the lowest recorded unemployment rate since the Philippine Statistics Authority introduced a new methodology for measuring the LFS in 2005. However, the report also shows a slight decrease in the labor force participation rate from 67.5% in November 2022 to 65.9% in November 2023. NEDA says the decline was mainly due to reduced participation of young people and women in the labor force, influenced by family responsibilities, schooling, and age-related factors. NEDA Secretary Alsenio Balisacan emphasized the need to expand the digital economy, including the digitalization of micro, small and medium enterprises and startups, to address the declining labor force and increase labor market gains in 2024 and beyond. He also underscored the need to establish a regulatory framework to allow alternative work arrangements, including part-time work, even in the formal economy. A bill that seeks to promote healthier dietary habits for children was filed by Senator Amy Marcos on Monday. Under the proposed Senate Bill number 2581, or the No Added Sugar on Baby Foods Act, there will be a strict ban on adding sugar to baby food products. The measure would also give the Department of Health the authority to take immediate action, such as recalling, prohibiting, or seizing any baby food found to contain added sugar, ensuring that children only have access to sugar-free options. In her explanatory note, Marcos underscored alarming statistics from studies conducted by the Department of Science and Technology and the University of the Philippines, revealing the escalating risk of obesity among Filipinos. In the 2022 survey of the DOST's Food and Nutrition Research Institute, around 27 million Filipinos are overweight and obese. The survey also revealed that being overweight and obesity among adults have almost doubled in the past 2 decades, from 20.2% in 1998 to 36.6% in 2019. Marcos also cited the World Health Organization, which seeks a ban on added sugars in baby food for children aged 0 to 36 months old due to its detrimental impact on the child's oral health. Should this bill be passed into law, producers or manufacturers of baby food that will be proven to contain added sugar will face a fine of not less than 300,000 pesos, but not more than 500,000 pesos, a jail sentence of not less than 1 year but not more than 5 years, or both upon the discretion of the court. A magnitude 6.7 earthquake shook Davao Occidental and nearby areas this morning. According to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or PHIVOLCS, the epicenter of the tectonic earthquake was located offshore Davao Occidental at 183 kilometers southeast of Balut Island, Sarangani, at 4:48 a.m. with a depth of 94 kilometers. Intensity 4 was felt in Glan, Malungon, and Kiamba, Sarangani, while the quake was felt at intensity 3 in General Santos City, Coronadal City, Tupi, Polomolok and Tiboli, South Cotabato, Alabel and Malapatan, Sarangani, and Matalam, Cotabato. Intensity 2 was recorded in Tampakan, Tantangan, Banga, Norala, Santo Niño, Surala, and Lake Cebu, South Cotabato, Zamboanga City, Maitum, Sarangani, Kidapawan City, Makilala, Mlang, Pigkawayan, Tulunan, and Kabakan, Cotabato, and President Quirino, Sultan Kudarat. Intensity 1 was reported in Cagayan de Oro City, Maasim, Sarangani, Arakan, Cotabato, Isulan, Sultan Kudarat. As of 7 a.m., PHIVOLCS recorded 38 aftershocks with magnitudes ranging from 2.5 to 3.8. No damage is expected from the quake. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the PNA Headlines. For more news updates, please visit our webpage, pna.gov.ph, or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The PNA Headlines is also streamed via the Silvisio page. You may also watch the PNA Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account, via the News and Information Bureau website, nib.gov.ph, under PNA News, or on the Facebook page of the Presidential Communications Office, or PCO. I am Bench Bondok. This is the PNA Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.